My new manager thought she could steal credit for my 5 years of customer relationships. Lisa started as district manager 3 weeks ago, designer handbags, MBA from some fancy school, and zero coffee shop experience. She made it clear she was here to modernize operations and boost numbers. I'd been running this location since college, knew every regular's name, their usual order, even their kids' soccer schedules. Mrs. Rodriguez always got her latte extra hot because her arthritis made her hands cold. Jake from the accounting firm needed his espresso pulled differently because he was lactose intolerant, but too embarrassed to say it publicly. Sarah from the hospital got decaf, but asked for regular because her supervisor judged people who didn't drink caffeine. Tom, the construction worker, came in at exactly 5:47 every morning for a triple shot Americano with 2 sugars, never 3. Lisa immediately started scheduling herself for all the peak hours when our regulars came in. She'd swoop in, charm them with her corporate smile, and take over their orders while I was relegated to cleaning duties or inventory in the back room. Building direct relationships with high-value customers, she called it in her daily reports to corporate. She even started a customer feedback program, claiming full credit for our 4.8-star rating that I built over 5 years of remembering birthdays, asking about family, and covering shifts when people needed help. The most infuriating part was watching her take notes on conversations I'd have with customers, then repeat my insights back to them the next day like they were her brilliant discoveries. She'd even interrupt my conversations to insert herself into the relationship. Last Monday, I watched her promise Mrs. Rodriguez that we'd start carrying oat milk specifically for her dietary needs. Big smile, lots of hand gestures, even touched her arm sympathetically. I'll personally make sure we stock it by Friday. You deserve the absolute best service we can provide. The thing is, we'd been carrying oat milk for 3 months. Mrs. Rodriguez just preferred almond and had been very specific about her severe oat allergy since day 1, but Lisa never bothered learning that crucial detail because she was too busy performing customer service instead of actually providing it. She started making similar promises to other regulars. Told Jake she'd get him stronger espresso beans, not realizing he actually needed weaker shots because of his anxiety medication. Promised Sarah we'd extend our hours, missing the fact that Sarah specifically came early to avoid her coworkers seeing her drink decaf. Told Tom she'd make his Americano more bold, not understanding that he needed exactly 2 sugars because he was diabetic. By Wednesday, Lisa was telling district headquarters about her amazing customer insights and relationship building success. She even submitted a detailed proposal for a company-wide customer service overhaul based entirely on her innovative methods. I decided to let her dig her own grave deeper. When district called asking about the proposal and wanting specifics, I just smiled and said I'd let Lisa explain her revolutionary process directly to them. Friday morning came like a gift from the coffee gods. Mrs. Rodriguez walked in for her usual 8 a.m. latte, followed by Jake at 8:05 instead of his normal 6:30 because of traffic. Sarah was running late from her night shift. Perfect timing for a disaster. Lisa rushed over with her practiced corporate smile and confident posture.
Mrs. Rodriguez, I have wonderful news. We got that oat milk you specifically requested for your morning latte.
Mrs. Rodriguez's face went completely pale. Oh honey, I'm severely allergic to oats. I've been getting almond milk here for months. You promised last week you'd remember my allergy. Lisa's confident expression cracked like cheap paint. But you said you wanted... I never mentioned oat milk, dear. That's Jake's drink, but he needs it in a smaller cup because of his anxiety medication making his hands shake. Jake nodded awkwardly from the line. Yeah, and I actually need half-calf oat milk, not regular. Sarah's the one who needs regular but asks for decaf because of her supervisor. Sarah, looking exhausted from her 12-hour shift, added quietly, and I need it in my travel mug because I can't let my coworkers see me drinking decaf. They already think night shift nurses are lazy. Every regular within earshot started chiming in with corrections about their actual orders and needs. Mrs. Rodriguez is allergic to everything except almonds and coconut. Jake can't handle full caffeine after 2 p.m. or he doesn't sleep. Sarah works night shifts at the pediatric ICU. Tom needs exactly 2 sugars, not 3, because he's managing diabetes. The domino effect was absolutely beautiful to watch. Customer after customer realized Lisa had been making elaborate promises based on completely wrong information about their medical needs, work schedules, and personal preferences. That's when I quietly stepped forward and started making everyone's orders exactly how they actually needed them. Mrs. Rodriguez's extra hot almond latte with the little heart design she always complimented, Jake's half-calf oat milk cortado in the small cup, Sarah's secret decaf regular in her personal travel mug, Tom's triple Americano with exactly 2 sugars. District management walked through the door right as I was handing out the perfect orders, while Lisa stood there helplessly with her notepad full of dangerously wrong customer information. The district manager asked her to demonstrate her customer relationship expertise by taking just 1 order without any assistance. She couldn't even remember if Mrs. Rodriguez wanted coffee, tea, or a smoothie.